Oh, good evening. Good evening, everybody. My, what a beautiful audience tonight. You are looking so very lovely. So very lovely. My name is Swaj Mahal. I am going to be telling you a little story about how I came to be in this great land, this beautiful land, this oasis of the south. When I was a little boy growing up on the streets of Calcutta, playing cricket with my uncle's wooden leg as the cricket bat and a dry pomegranate as the ball, I had no idea I would be so lucky, so fortunate to end up in a great place such as this. My mother would tell me stories of faraway lands, of magic and mystery, and I would sit there and listen and dream away until I fell asleep on her lap. Now I am here, living in this great place, a place where the sun shines, where the money flows like the lies from a politician's mouth, and where the people are like me. That's right. I am talking about the golden circle, the oasis of the south in Papatoetoe, South Auckland. A beautiful place, a beautiful place. Now, I live in a two-story brick and tile, that's brick and tile house in the golden circle with my wife, my three boys, Rajiv, Neil and Gupta, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my mother, my father. As you can imagine, our little household of delights can get very, very busy. Oh yes indeed, very busy. This was none other illustrated than on the weekend just gone by. I was rushing up to the master bathroom to take an urgent pee-pee, and lo and behold, when I burst in the door, what do I find? What do I find? Yes, the mother-in-law shaving her legs, stark buck naked. Stark buck naked. You can imagine the heart of old Swaj was dropping like a great balls of fire. Dropping. Oh my goodness, this is why there is none of the inbreeding in the Mahal family. This is why. Every Monday morning, we take the pilgrimage down to the Golden Temple. The Golden Temple. A place we hold dear in our hearts. Dear in our hearts, brothers. This is being known as the Park and Save Manukau. The Park and Save Manukau. If we have no luck there, we must be going over the road to the Gilmore's Cushion Curry. That's curry as in curry your bags, not curry as in food. Yes, yes. You may have noticed Swaj has a little bit of an accent still from the old country. Just a tiny bit. Although in South Auckland this is quite common. This is now the common language. And people who talk like this, Swaj, Mahal, people who talk like that are considered foreigners now. Foreigners. There is not many of them left, Gangading. Let me tell you that. Haha. Just a little joke from Swaj. Now, when we go to the Park and Save Manukau, the Golden Temple, we must be business-like. We must be having our thinking business caps on. That is why some of us wear the little turbans, because we have lots of thinking and lots of things are going on up here. And it gets a bit crazy, as does this skit. Now, when we are going to the Park and Save Manukau, we must be thinking businessmen-like. My mother and father always taught me, Swaj, you must strive to own your own business. That is one way you can get ahead, even with your very good English. You must be owning your own business. Now, when we go to the Park and Save, we are looking for a very good specials to take back to, in my case, my Five Corner Dairies, two mini bazaars, insurance emporium and insurance agency, all located within the golden circle, within the golden circle. Now, for example, we can be buying the 2.25 liter Coca-Colas for $1.99 on the special. We will be taking them back, putting them on our little stores for the great white men coming in on the weekend to watch the rugby and have the great piss up after. We will be selling those for $4.50. If Mrs. Mahal had laid down with me the night before, or $6.50 if Mrs. Mahal has been laying on top of me the night before and my back needs to get reinstated because it has been put out of joint. She can be a bit heavy on top of me, Mrs. Mahal. She is a lovely lady, but she loves the food and the curries and the creams a bit too much. Okay, you may be wondering how I got my name. My name, Swaj, S-W-A-J. Well, when I was a little fetus or embryo in my mother's tummy, after my father and mother had done the jiggy back in the streets in Calcutta, well, they were watching the great movie about the big fish, the fish that was terrorizing the holiday island in the Americas. The one with the creepy music, da-da, 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 da-da. And they said, oh great, we will have the name of our first child named after this great fish. And of course, when the time came to give the name, the people said, you are crazy. The mothers, the fathers, the aunties, the uncles, they are going, you are bloody crazy. You cannot be naming your child, your firstborn boy, after this great fish that terrorized the east coast of the United States. So, they decided to swap the letters around. Very good thinking. Very good thinking, do you know? So S-W-A-J became S-W-A-J from J-A-W-S. I must be leaving you. Please be visiting any of my Five Corner Dairies, too many bazaars, travel agency or insurance emporium. Ask for Swaj by name. Swaj, the great Indian shark of the South Auckland. May God piss on you from a great height. Thank you.